I'm always on the lookout for new and interesting games to play. Whether or not they actually get played or end up on my ever-growing backlog is a different story, however. I initially was going to buy this game and check it out since it's currently on sale for 30% off, but I reached out and was fortunate enough to receive a key, though that didn't influence my thoughts about the game in any way. Bound by Blades is touted as an indie action RPG with a focus on its intense boss battles, but it's basically just Monster Hunter in a cozy 2D format. Initially, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about the bosses, but I found the fights to be just addicting enough that I went back into the no-hit run on every single boss to achieve an S+ rank. Personally, the main thing I care about is how a game feels to play, so I wasn't sure if I would be interested in this story at all, but I actually found it to be intriguing, albeit a little bit cliche. You play as a young trainee for the Order of the Bound, an order founded to fight against the Ilsion, former heroes corrupted by an ancient power that turned them into mindless, ruthless creatures that leave nothing but ruin in their wake. Shortly after the start of the game and the tutorials, your home base is attacked by the Ilsion, and the elder that spent years training you has gone missing, so you set out in search of him. The art style is cute, with each character having 3 different sub-races and their own unique appearance for each weapon and armor piece that's in the game. If I had to leave one criticism about the art, it's that the user interface is a bit simple, but it does get the job done. Each boss and area of the game has its own unique and catchy theme, which really sets the mood for the fights. One of the boss themes has been playing throughout this video, but I would recommend you check out the entire soundtrack as it's pretty catchy. The core gameplay loop is as follows: kill a boss, get money and loot drops, harvest the materials from the Dreamland, craft and upgrade your gear, add enchants, feed your pet, rinse and repeat. Initially I was somewhat disappointed after completing the base campaign, thinking the game was already over after just 10 bosses, but then I unlocked the expert mode bosses, which are the same bosses as before but slightly more difficult with some new attack patterns. But it doesn't end there. After beating all the expert mode bosses, you unlock the tower, which has 25 challenging levels, with each level vastly increasing in difficulty from the last. And then once you complete all 25 levels of the tower, you unlock the dungeon where you can complete endless levels of more intense boss rush action. In conclusion, I definitely think this game is a hidden gem worth checking out. It's quite short once you get the hang of the combat, but I feel that it has enough replayability between the tower and the dungeon to get your money out of it. Even more so if you try and get an S+ ranking on each boss like I did. If you like this style of video and there are other games you want to see me take a look at or review, consider leaving a comment. There's a good chance that I either already own it or will buy it and check it out if it looks interesting to me. Until next time, goodbye.